Alrighty, here we are, and we've got all these game handhelds that look like something else. What could they be? What could they be? And what do they look like? Well, right here is the RG300X. Also looks like the Game Boy Micro. Now, what do I remember about the Game Boy Micro? Most of the games I played on it always had a cartridge sticking out of the top, because I play things like Drill Dozer and Yoshi's Topsy Turvy, those fun little games. But the thing I didn't like about the Micro was you had those replaceable screen covers. They looked awesome, but they were made of plastic. So you'd waste all your money having a big old collection of those little screen covers just to have the darn thing scratch up like nobody's business. So I like the RG300X much better. Alrighty. What else we got? Ooh, what's this? The RG300. Yeah, with the IPS screen. But it looks like the OG DMG GB. Ooh, old school Game Boy. Well, what does this do to improve on it? Well, for one thing, I don't have to use a giant magnifying glass to see the screen. I don't have to waste a butt ton of batteries to play the thing. I don't have to flash a flashlight or any other weird light source like a game light worm just to see the screen at night. So RG300's a winner in my book. Yeah, this is the way to go. The old school Game Boy. Y'all can put on your thick-ass nostalgia glasses all you want to. That thing sucked. Good games? Shitty handheld. Next! Alrighty. Here we go. What do we got? The RG35XXSP, which also looks like the GBA SP. Now, the thing about the Game Boy Advance SP is we had to wait through 3 iterations to get it right. Yeah, they finally blasted out the good screen at the very last one. And then they put them in those sparkly colors. Damn it. So, what do I have here? A much better version of that old GBA SP. And my favorite game that I used to play on the GBA, Boktai. It's patched nowadays, so I don't have to go out in the park with a baseball cap and play it out in the sunshine and then wonder if I'm going to, overheat my game or not. Nope. No need to now. There's patches. Hooray. So that's what I had fond memories of with SP. Was Final Fantasy VI, Boktai, and I'd say that Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 game was pretty damn awesome. Alrighty, next. What do we got? The RG505. Now you may be saying, ooh, that's not exactly retro. Well, when you think about it by now, Switch Lite's gotten old. It's gotten pretty old. And what did I always play on my Switch Lite? The Resident Evil remake. And what do I have on the RG505? The Resident Evil remake, because it's my favorite freaking horror game ever. So anywho, that's all my handhelds that look like other old handhelds. And the things I hated about those old ones have been perfected in these newer things. But, and here's the big fat schmelly but, if the originals weren't so beloved in the first place, they wouldn't have been making these things look like the old ones. So, somebody loved them, somebody liked them, somebody thought they were fucking awesome. Hope you learned something.